On our third full day in Kauai, we started the day at the Fern Grotto in Wailua River State Park. On the way, we passed through the iconic tree tunnel. And this is the infamous Tunnel of Trees.
Break?
Yep. The tree tunnel is a beautiful canopy over 500 eucalyptus trees that line Wailua Road and shade the first mile of Highway 520. This creates a natural gateway to Kauai's south shore in the towns of Kauai and Puipo. The original 500 eucalyptus trees were a gift from pineapple baron Walter McBride to the community in 1911. The trees were left over from a large landscape project of his home estate, now the grounds of the Kukui'alono Park and Golf Course in Kalaheo. McBride was the co-founder of McBride Sugar Company and managed the Kauai Pineapple Company. Unfortunately, in 1992, Hurricane Iniki devastated the island of Kauai with 225 mile-per-hour winds. It stripped these trees down to bare branches, and it took over 20 years to make the recovery and reestablish the picturesque Tunnel of Trees. I guess when you're going slower, you don't realize that you then realize how long this tunnel is.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
And there's the end. We went to Fern Grotto on Smith's Wailua River cruise. The Smith family has been conducting tours on the only navigable river in Hawaii since 1946.
And all the rest of them.
That's the song.
Beautiful home song. Then, of course, all the way up the river, you'll be having your commentary about the river, points of interest, some of the facts here in the valley area, as well as some of the movies filmed here in the islands. So now what you're going to go see is called the Fern Grotto. Grotto means a shallow cave with some fern. Of snow. They say, well, it's too warm over here, and she resides now on the big island of Hawaii with her half-sister Kelly, the goddess of fire. Now it turns about slightly onto the left. That mountain in front of us, it is called Mount Kauai. Now,
The river's fresh water comes from Mount Wailua, one of the wettest spots on Earth.
and of course, as they go further up the line, that particular baby became the last reigning king of Kauai. His name is King Kauai. At that particular time, or shortly after that, King Kauai was actually conquering all the islands. But you see, when he wanted to conquer the island of Kauai, it did not work good for him.
Wailua River State Park consists mainly of the lush Wailua River Valley and the Wailua River. The two waterfalls which we had seen previously, Opaika Falls and Wailua Falls, are situated within this park. Wailua River State Park, heading to Fern Grotto. It's a short walk over a boardwalk to the grotto from the boat landing.
show that for Fern Grotto.
Fern Grotto is a fern-covered lava rock grotto located on the south fork of the Wailua River. The ferns that the grotto is known for began growing during the plantation era. A basin for storm runoff was built right above the grotto, and water that leaked through encouraged the growth of maidenhair and Boston sword ferns. Fern Grotto's decline began when it was hit by Hurricane Iwa in 1982. It was then nearly destroyed when Kauai was hit by Hurricane Anika in 1992. Most of the ferns hanging from the grotto were torn from the rocks, and though much of the plant life has rebounded, the grotto has had a difficult time recovering. Heavy rains in March 2006 caused a number of rocks and boulders to fall from the ceiling of the grotto onto the viewing area below. It was reopened in 2007 following reinforcement of the rock walls. Prior to the 2006 flooding, visitors were allowed to enter the grotto, but today the grotto may only be viewed from the designated observation deck.
Aloha.
I'd like to welcome you all here to the world famous Fern Grotto here. This is the cave of the head deep ferns. The mouth of the cave that you see up there is known as Mama Akua Lono. This cave here in the old Hawaiian days was once a temple or a shrine. The place was also dedicated to a god named Lono. Lono was one of the four major gods here in Hawaii, also known as the god of houses. In the olden days, all the Hawaiian people who used to live on the riverside were all farmers. So what they used to do is they used to bring some of their best food crops up here inside this cave as an offering or a sacrifice to the god Lono. Only type of sacrifices we have here nowadays are weddings. We average maybe 3 to 5 weddings a month. Back in the 80s, we were doing 3 to 5 weddings a day. There are people all over the world who came here to get married, especially from California and Japan. Well, except us, the local people, we don't come here to get married in Pasco. We're over to Vegas. Anyway, the first lady who came here to get married, her name was Lola Albright. She was an actress in a TV series called Peter's Garden. She came here in 1962 with my grandfather, Walter Smith. Saw the place, she fell in love with it. She decided to get married here. And back to Hollywood to everybody else about it. She pretty much started the trend. We counted well over 25,000 marriages and revows that have been taking place at our company right here up inside this cave. Yeah, we used to be able to go up there before. It was like a small amphitheater. We had a bunch of cement and stone bleachers up here. A lot more ferns, a lot more canopy. All of the shrubs you see behind me was not here. Landscape was pretty much flattened out. It was beautiful. So we did everything on the bottom, and then we send everybody inside the cave and we rent it in the Hawaiian weddings. Our acoustics are amazing up there, but we miss it so much. Stayed at the close of park down in 2006. We had a series of rainstorms that year that loosened up everything from the top. South started to fall over. State said no more. Grandpa put in the platform over here. The weddings now take place right here on the platform. And we still get to bring you guys up here. Yeah, we have to do something to keep this business going, right? All of the long ferns you see behind me hanging above the cave are the Boston salt ferns. Hawaiian people call it kupu kupu. And one time, these ferns covered this entire wall in the mouth of the cave. Grandpa came up here in the early 40s with a bunch of Boy Scouts. They accidentally rediscovered the cave behind all of those ferns. And of course, Grandpa started the first boat tour in 1946. And yes, he did come up here in a little rowboat with 4 to 6 people at the time. 77 years later, all those boats you see at the docking area, Grandpa built all that right here. He's an amazing man, and we miss him so much. Yeah? Thanks to him, we get to come here every single day. You know what? We love it. We do. This is our second home, and we thank you guys so much. Baby waterfall you see trickling from the top. That comes from the broken down restroom about a mile and a half. Just kidding. It comes from a natural spring that never stops flowing. So this is pretty much a normal flow that you see every day. All right, family's gonna get together. We're gonna render you that wedding song like how we do all the weddings, without the acoustics, of course. Wedding song is called Ki Kalinea, which means I am waiting for thee. Maybe you heard the song in Elvis's movie, Blue Hawaii. If you did it in English, we'll do it in Hawaiian for you. It is a custom. After the Hawaiian wedding song is done, you do kiss the person standing next to you. And make sure you all line up accordingly and don't get mixed up. If you don't have a partner, don't like who you came with, you check it out now, make your move. We're going to feature the voice of our lovely Kilo Hana over there.
The further back you guys move, the more people get.
Oh yeah, we're gonna ask everybody to all move back, make some room for my hula girl. Mahalo, thank you. That's Bobby's line.
Bigger the circle, bigger the
Bobby comes here, that's his line. Anybody celebrating an anniversary? Any anniversary couples? How many years? 10 years. Anybody else? Give them a big round of applause. 30 years? 30 years over there. Great. Congratulations. Any honeymooners?
Wedding.
We're getting married on Saturday.
Saturday. Anybody shacking up besides Dan? Anybody want to shack up? Professional photographers right there. Oh, perfect timing. Come. Inside. Anybody see our hula girl coming behind them?
Got lost.
Okay, we're gonna
improvise.
I'm sure.
Allah
Heading back from the grotto, we were treated to traditional and contemporary Hawaiian music accompanied by hula dancing.